for the first time. Today, India is everywhere. It is impossible to think about our world without taking India into consideration. India is not only the most populous nation of the planet, everybody does that, but India is also a major player to international affairs. India is a booming tech nation. India is a cultural power. And more than this, when you sell champagne, lipstick and jewelry, India is a country of 10 million weddings a year. 10 million weddings a year, it means, I don't know, many gifts. That of course you buy in return. I have had the privilege of visiting India many times, for my pleasure, as I told you, but also as part of presidential delegation with President Sarkozy, President Hollande, and President Macron. I was on many occasions in Delhi for Independence Day, and its impressive military parade with Rafale in the sky. Last time I took part in the Indo-French CEOs Forum, last time in Chandigarh, the city of Le Corbusier. I keep a particular memory of that group. Everyone on the Indian side was millionaire, and I was on the French side, unfortunately. I took part in, what I learned is that we French and you Indians do not have to force friendship. We simply have to give it time and room. India and France share a tie created over centuries. Our soldiers are brothers, as we saw in 1918, as we saw again in 1944, as we saw also the Champs-Élysées on the 14th of July 2023. Our engineers work together in space, in building rockets and satellites, and also in the clouds after the two AI summits co-organized by France and India. Our countries are often neighbors, not only in the Indian Ocean, but also when they speak to Washington, Beijing, or Moscow. And in a difficult world, France and India are solid partners around the table of nations, as we observed during the G7 in Asia. We are also partners in luxury. That's perhaps not the most important thing for you, but sorry, for us, it is. That's the reason why the initiative of the Comité Colbert and Béatrice Lépinay is very timely. LVMH is proud to be part of it. 2 weeks ago, you know that, Prime Minister Modi was with us at Vivatech, which is organized by LVMH and Publicis. Vivatech, which is the largest innovation event in Europe. Vivatech, where India, as a nation of technology, had probably the most beautiful pavilion, certainly the least crowded, when you try to visit it in the middle of a sunny afternoon, at the same time with President Macron and Prime Minister Modi and all their fans. Do you want another example of our proximity? If I look back 1 month ago, 30,000 people came together to celebrate the colors of Holi at the Jardin d'Acclimatation, a Parisian park managed by LVMH. That was another incredible success, bringing together young French and young Indian people. Tomorrow, LVMH will welcome the French-Indian young leaders at Agnières, where everything began for us, where Louis Vuitton lived and worked. Could we imagine a more beautiful, a more significant symbol of our desire of cooperation? That's what we call the Maison Famille. Tomorrow, we will be a family. Our common history is rich and multiple. From the marriages of the early 20th centuries to the smiles of Sadan Kapoor for Dior, or Deepika Padukone for Louis Vuitton, the ties between LVMH and India are numerous and charming. But the reason why I'm standing here today is not to give you an history lecture. I'm here to confirm, as our chairman, Mr. Bernardo, told me to tell you, that LVMH wants to do more in India, to do more with India, to do more for India. I don't need to explain to you how and why India is the fastest growing luxury market in the world. India is really the place to be. And the good news is that we are already there with a network of boutiques just waiting to grow across the country. The number of LVMH brands operating in India is going to grow too, as you will see very soon in Mumbai, in Delhi, in Bengaluru, in Hyderabad. At the same time, our perfume and cosmetics are better distributed thanks to more and more partners, including our friends at Galeries Lafayette in Mumbai. Our wines and spirits can be found easier and easier in the best restaurant, the best bar, the best hotel of India. But to go further, we must also be honest about what we still have to do. We are too small. We are too weak. We are not visible enough. I dream of an India in which we could have as many shops as we have in the US, as we have in the Emirates, as we have in France. Today, taking our products to the Indian market is not always easy, you know that, because duties and taxes still weigh heavily on the final price. Luckily, this should be soon the past. Between us, real hope has become real progress. In January 2026, the European Union and India concluded a free trade agreement, the largest deal for either side ever, the mother of all deals, we say. We hope it will be signed this year and implemented as early as next year in 2027. The FTA is not only about tariffs. Of course, the gradual decrease of tariffs will be excellent news on both sides. But we also hope that the FTA will open the door for faster access, less red tape, and more fluidity. We heard the representative of the government of India. When they mentioned such initiative as one-stop procedures for importation, that's what we wanted to hear from your administration for a long time. Indeed, it is very important that we can work according to the rhythm of our clients. They are from the new generation. They go on social media every 5 minutes. When they see a beautiful bag, an amazing dress, they want to buy it immediately. Not wait until the next trip to Paris, to London, or to Singapore to buy where. Indian clients, we know that, are number one. Tomorrow, they must be number one in Delhi and in Mumbai. By doing so, they will contribute also to the local economy. They will have lunch in the malls. They will buy something else on the way. They will go to watch an excellent Bollywood film, all on the same shopping trip. India is home to the finest culture, the finest products, the finest colors, and as I said, the finest clients. Christian Dior himself was inspired by India. In 1947, a year that resonates well for India. The very same year of the creation of the new, the most famous designer of haute couture created the Chandernagore dress. A few years later, in 1953, he designed another one called Benares. You can see at the Palais Galliera. Closer to us, Pharrell Williams designed the Spring-Summer Collection 2026 for Louis Vuitton as a voyage to India. Fashion is just one example among many others. Over 100 years ago, in 1925, Jacques Guerlain created the perfume Shalimar, a fragrance that tells the love of Emperor Shah Jahan for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal, the woman for whom he built Taj Mahal. Shalimar is still bestseller 100 years after. In 2023, at the Gateway of India in Mumbai, Dior staged a magnificent show created with the Shanaki School of Craft led by Karishma Shvani. It was like a declaration of love to the embroiderers of India, to the magic of Shikankari and Zardozi, to the beauty of the people of your country. We want to do more with India. India is a source of inspiration for us, but not only. India is also a source of raw materials. About 1/3 of the cotton we use every year is sourced from Indian farmers. Perfume also needs certain flowers which India is very good at growing. 50% of the jasmine flower used by our perfume cosmetic maison come from India. More can be done, and I guarantee we will look at every opportunity to do so. That's what we said to Mr. Proyal, the trade minister, in his office 6 months ago. The store is not only a window of beautiful things for sale. It is also a place where talents develop, where civilizations talk. LVMH now directly employs 300 people in India. Allow me to say it is very little compared to the 45,000 people we employ in the US or to the 25,000 colleagues we have in China. That's a way to say that the potential we have here is great. It is enormous for Indian skilled workers who, when they join LVMH, will be fully trained in the French art de vivre and European excellence. Let me say it, because I really believe it. The IFCCI is doing superb work in connecting young Indian talents to French and European companies. Good job, ladies. We also want to do more for India together with our retail partners. They are now thinking of new projects all over India that will change the face of the cities of the country. Of course, they are coming to us because they know that our partnership can be key of their own success. We are not blind. Of course, we want to be closer to our Indian clients in more cities, new cities, selling more, making money. We are businessmen, but we want to do it together. That's the most important thing. The conversations are ongoing. We want to go beyond simply being present. We want our maison to speak Indian, if I may say. We want our maison to embrace local craft and local sensibilities to make India part of who we are. Our ambition is not only for the future, it is already happening. Our maison have been investing on the ground for years. As early as 2013, Moet Hennessy launched Domaine Chandon India, a sparkling wine made in Nashik, one of the finest French projects on Indian soil. Thinking of the magic of Darjeeling Limited, film for which Marc designed iconic luggage, we could also dream of operating a luxury train in India, as we do in Scotland or Peru. So our goal is not only to sell in India, our goal is to build in India, with India, for India. We want to take part in the development of Indian infrastructure for premium shopping in malls, whose absence is today a real obstacle. We want to bring jobs, to share skills, to create beauty with you, to be a friend, to be a partner. The FTA is said to be a game changer. Okay, then we at LVMH want to be part of the game, more than ever. Dear friends, France and India have been attracted to one another for centuries through art, beauty, and shared way of seeing the world. That bond has not faded. Today, we do not wish to admire India from far. We wish to create, we wish to grow, we wish to build together. And the best of our friendship, for sure, is still to come. Thank you.